Yo, hey guys, it's poppin', Jacques Slade here. Back with another unboxing, and today, oh, do I have something special for you. Woo! So today, I have an exclusive unboxing of a brand new Jordan collaboration that's not coming out for a couple weeks. It's being announced right now as we speak, and I get the pleasure of being able to show it to you first right here on YouTube in this unboxing. So without further ado, let's hop into the new collab from Jordan Brand and Titan. Let's get to it. First of all, first things first, as you see, they sent me this incredible box here. So it's all black, but it has the Jordan logo right there. It has the Titan logo right there. And then the box is all embossed with like the shards from the Titan logo. So if you look at the Titan logo, you see it's the lightning bolt in the hand. And then those are repeated all over this box. And as you can see, it's a pretty big box. It's a black and gold, which should kind of give you a hint of what's happening here with these. And then you have obviously the gold hit right there on the side in case, I guess, if you want to carry it. Is that what that's for? And then you have the carrier here on the front. Again, that touch of gold in case you want to carry your shoes for some reason. I don't know, maybe you want to take your shoes somewhere. So this is the double pack with both pairs of the collab. They're coming out very soon. I'll put the information about where they're releasing, how much they're going to release for, and all of that information down in the description below. This is really to give you a look at the kicks. So without further ado, I'm so excited about this. Let's get right into it. Open the box. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, look at, oh, that is beautiful. Let me turn that around. I love when brands elevate the experience like you see here. As you see here, it has the Jordan and the Titan logo in all black. Super clean, very, very clean. Love that. And then we have the kicks. So first, let's just go with the one on the left. Let's open up and see what we have here, and bam! There we go. So this is the Air, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. This is the Air Jordan XXIII Titan collab. Let's get both of these out of the box. Very, very nice. So for those that don't know, the Air Jordan XXIII is like the pinnacle of Jordan Brand signature shoes. At the time, it was made to be the best game shoe ever created for Jordan. And it wasn't just about performance. They also made the shoe sustainable, which was a really big deal back then, back in 2008, mind you. And this just shows that elevation and where they're going to take it. The team at Titan never fails to really elevate things. For those that don't know, Titan is a sneaker store that's in the Philippines, and they do some amazing work. They've done a lot of great work with Jordan and Nike, and this is like the pinnacle of all of that. This is their first collab with Jordan Brand officially. So you see here, they've replaced the usual uppie here and use it with all leather, and it's a very nice leather. It's a tumbled leather here, but they have the stitching here as well. And then in the stitching, you can see it's the same as that was on the box. It's the shards. They have some crimson here along the stitching, which looks absolutely great as it juxtaposes that dark black color that's there. But one thing about this collab that I really like is that they didn't really change the 23. Their goal wasn't to make a different shoe with the 23 or mess with the look of the 23 too much. What they really wanted to do was to really kind of keep the essence and the DNA of the 23 and just add their own flavor to it to kind of give it their own Philippines / Titan feel to it. And so you see that happening right here on the tongue. So this one has the Titan logo right there on the tongue. The tongue is all leather, but the colors are a throwback to like the old school with, that's why you get that black and like that faded crimson. And then obviously you have the tan, you have the white nubuck here at the toe box with the perforations. And through the perforations, you can actually see the crimson coming through right there, really, which looks really dope as well. And for those, just those out there that don't know much about the 23, this I feel like is the most personal shoe for Michael Jordan. As you see, it has fingerprints on the heel and on the toe, but they also appear on the back of the tongue there as well. So you have this personal touch from Michael Jordan, his fingerprint on the shoe. And like, you can't really get more into the DNA of a player than having their actual fingerprint on the shoe. And another one, which you can't really see here, right here on the toe box around the shoe, you have Michael Jordan's signature embossed here in a couple of different directions. It's like turned over, flipped upside down. So it's almost a hidden little detail that you can't really see here on the shoe. Now there's one more detail on here that I'm not gonna tell you guys about because I want you guys to find out about it yourself. But just make sure you look at the medial heel of the shoe when you get the opportunity, because there's a little something there. It's almost like it's Titan's way of throwing back to 2008 and a particular sneaker that released that year, and they've included it here on this one, and I'll leave it at that. I'm not gonna dig into too many more. Now, the second pair in the box brings us, I would say, to the present. The first pair was about the past and linking things up with the Philippines, and this pair is the future. Oh yes. So this is the Air Jordan XXXV collab for the Titan and Jordan collaboration. Still takes that same sort of elevated approach where the materials on here are just incredible. So they have leather here on the tongue, a tumbled leather here on the tongue, and it feels absolutely fabulous. They've taken that liner that's on the 23 and they've included it here on the inside here. So they've taken like the older game shoe and they've added some of the elements of the older game shoe to the current game shoe, and it just looks really fantastic. Obviously, the crimson has a bigger impact on this one. You see it here on the pull tab, you see it there on the heel, you see it here on the side, and just like that essence of the crimson, which is obviously a big color when it comes to the Jordan brand, a part of that main color palette of Jordan brand. You see it really being popped and really being exposed here. But it doesn't stop there. They've also added the gold accents. So if I had to like break down the color scheme for this, it would be black, white, crimson, and gold. And you see that here on the eyelets. So the eyelets have a touch of gold right there on the top two eyelets, but there's also gold on the 23 right there in that futuristic writing. But if you actually take a look at the outsole, you see they've added gold here as well for the Air Zoom, and then you have the crimson Jumpman. So you get all of these very small details that add up to a completely different feel for the shoe. Now, on this section here, you have a bunch of nubuck or suede here, which feels really great. And again, it was about elevating the sneaker and taking it up a notch. You have the netting here as well, which is a throwback to the netting that's on the Air Jordan 5 for those that are history buffs when it comes to the sneakers. And then you have the stars from the Philippines there on the back of the tongue, on the little tongue tab. Now, there's actually a bit more branding on these as well, but on the medial, on the lateral heel, you have the Titan logo there on this one. But here on the medial side, they have a little hidden code here that I'm not gonna expose what that is yet either. But again, when you get these, you get your hands on these, check out the inside right there, because there's a little hidden something for you guys to pay attention to, or for you to look into if you actually get your hands on these, to tell the deeper story of this collab. And then of course they have the leather that wraps around from the ankle to the other ankle on the other side, and it has those Titan shards included in there. Now, as far as the release date for these, so actually, before I get into that, kind of want you to see these next to each other and see the details of how they really kind of complement each other, how this is the game shoe, and you have the crimson here, and you have the crimson pops here, and then they use that same crimson to pop on the stitching here, and then you have it here on the inside through the perforations. You see the crimson there as well. But then on the back of the tongue, you have the 35, and then you have the gold hit for the 5 there on the 35, but then you have the gold here for the shards from the Titan Lightning logo, and you have the gold on the tongue there. So it's all of these small little things, again, that add up to create a complete look for the collaboration. And the 23, which we haven't seen in a very long time, it's nice to see the shoe come back. It is the premium top-notch shoe when it comes to Jordan brand, as opposed to the 35, which is the premium top-notch game shoe of the present day. So you see the last quote-unquote numbered Jordan, which everyone thought this was going to be, to the 35, where that whole dynamic of naming has changed, and now we're calling them by their numbers again. So to me, this is a very dope collab. Big shout out to the folks at Titan. Now, for those that are looking to grab a pair of these, I'll include all the information down in the description, but these will not be sold together. They will be sold individually. The pack that I have with the giant box was only sent out to media members and certain influencers, so only certain people are gonna get the big media box like this. Everything else is going to come in individual boxes, and those boxes are dope. I actually have them here, hold on. I actually have those boxes here as well, and you can see they again took that storytelling to the next level here. You have the Jordan logo, the Titan logo, the shards, and then like the high quality box. This is like super thick cardboard, so it's gonna stand out. It's gonna pop when you put it in with the rest of your collection. And then the 35 box, they just took it up a notch. The same, the shards, you have the gold 35 there, you have the Titan logo, you have the Jordan logo there in the front, and then like the box, the way the box opens up is like, the box just kind of just like unfolds and displays the sneakers to you, which I just love when brands really take that time to take things up a notch and really make an experience for us, the sneakerheads, because we're buying these shoes, and the shoes obviously need more than just playing with them on the court. Anyway, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this first look at the Titan Jordan collab on the Air Jordan 35 and the Air Jordan 23. Again, look down in the description for the details on when these are going to release. I'm Jacques Slade. As always, I appreciate you. Make sure you like, favorite, subscribe, and all of that good stuff, and I'll see you soon. Peace.